Hey friends, if this kind of deep dive interests you, hit that subscribe button. Let's keep exploring together. I want to share something heartbreaking, something that unfolds like a mystery, slowly revealing the human cost, the grief, and the unanswered questions. Imagine this. 4 Al Jazeera staff, among them the reporter Anas Al Sharif, lost their lives when an Israeli strike hit a journalistic tent outside Gaza's al-Shifa hospital. The uncertainty, the shock, the grief, and then the questions. Here's the setup. Al-Shifa Hospital is one of Gaza's most prominent medical centers, a symbol of both resilience and crisis. Just outside its main gate, a makeshift tent served as a press hub, a space meant to relay the world's eyes on the crisis. And yet that symbol, that hub, became a scene of tragedy. Question hanging in the air. Was this just dreadful collateral damage, or something more persistent in a pattern of media suppression? After all, shouldn't the press, especially when reporting from conflict zones, be protected? Anas Al Sharif, a name in your mind now, but who was he beyond headlines? A voice on the ground, someone telling stories that might otherwise be lost. Now he's gone. Alongside him, 3 others sacrificed in what should have been a safe zone for truth-telling. Map of India fades in, linking to global solidarity and how this impacts us everywhere, because truth matters no matter where we are. If you're watching and feeling this, I want to know, what does this make you think about the role of journalism in war? Drop a comment below, your voice matters. Here's some context. In the last year alone, more than a dozen media workers have died in conflict zones, and Gaza has seen a disproportionate share. Line graph showing the rising number of journalist casualties in conflict zones over the past 5 years. As of August 2025, the count of journalists killed globally in conflict areas has surged. This adds to a chilling cryptic question. Are we entering an era where telling the truth has become the deadliest profession? Experts point out that attacks on media, even indirect ones, come amidst efforts to control narratives. I dove into the data. Is journalism being targeted deliberately or indifferently? How frequently are facilities near hospitals or known press zones struck? The answers are muddy, but the pattern, intentional or not, reminds us that truth often flirts dangerously with power. And if you've made it this far, maybe consider subscribing, because we need more conversations like this, not fewer. This isn't just Gaza's tragedy, it's a global alarm. Democracies remind themselves, without fearless reporting, what's left. In India, journalists face threats too. When one corner of the world falls silent, we all lose. In reporting from conflict zones, journalists need gear they can trust, something resilient and reliable. That's why I want to mention a product my friend in the field recommended, a rugged external SSD drive mounted securely on their backpack, keeping hours of video footage safe even under fire. Link is in the description because when raw truth vanishes, proof vanishes too. So, did that strike happen because they were journalists? Or was it tragic chance? We may never know with total certainty. But here's the question I leave you with. Linger on it. If the world loses faith in truth, and journalists fall in silence, how do we ever wake back up? Hey friends, thanks for staying with me through this. On Mr. America, we dive deep into stories mainstream media glosses over. Think of this not just as a story, think of it as a wake-up call. What do you believe needs to change, on the front lines in global policy, and in the digital spaces where we preserve truth? Let me know in the comments. Share your thoughts, your hopes, maybe even your fears. And if you believe in protecting those who protect our stories, consider subscribing. Because if we're not the voice of truth, who will be? Stay aware, stay compassionate, and keep asking the hard questions until we get answers. Strong, caring, and unbroken, your friend Mr. America.